Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with some more 100 Line Last Defense Academy. In the previous video, we had some fights and we fought Ava, the paragon of nature, who was excuse me, the prisoner that we took in the first route, which I'm super excited that we finally got to see her, because we were not... Excuse me, I don't know. I got something stuck in my throat. We weren't able to... We did not see her in the route that we took last time. Although she might have shown up in the route if I chose not to kiss Hiroko, but what do I know? But yes, and now, where am I? I'm on the east side. And now we are back at here, and we have something interesting happening. A killing game. Yes. And we're trying to participate in the killing game. I said yes for that. That was our first decision since the decision of having to not of like if we should leave the school or not. And obviously no one wants to do it. The only people who are doing it is Darumi, Hiroko, and myself. But now we gotta try to convince the others to join as well. And God damn it. I think I got a little bit of peanut butter in my throat. And right now we are trying to convince Shoma, Takamaru, and the twins. I don't know if Darumi's going to try to convince everyone else or if she's also allocating some of this to Miss Hiroko, but we'll see. Well, if it isn't the village idiot right on cue, what is wrong with you? What's your problem all of a sudden? Why are you so angry? Obviously because you're a complete and utter moron. You want to play some killing game? You're such an uneducated street rat, I compute. She's worried about you, Takumi. We're just talking. We think you're not thinking rationally. Takumi, it's not too late. You can rethink this. I know you have your reasons, but playing such a dangerous game is madness. Even a sick necroleptic like you should know a killing game is going too far. Try to rub your popper brain cells together long enough to generate spark and think about why you shouldn't value your freak fetishes over your own life. She's being unnecessarily cruel, but Kuraro was worried about me in her own Kuraro way. I appreciate the sentiment, but sorry, but I made up my mind. I'm glad to accept the risk of a chance to confront Gaku's killer. Nothing will change my mind. Alright, that didn't count as... Well, that only counts as one, not two. Tsubasa. How to get Takamaru fired up? Isn't he always fired up? I mean, is he ever cool or composed? Don't you think he's been holding back a bit too much lately? Normally I expect him to be the first to jump at the opportunity to do some invader hunt. I mean, even Takamaru has to hold back sometime. I mean, how many of our friends have died so far? One. Oh, Ado, Gaku, and... Even Sirei's just a heap of scrap now. What are Sirei's remains doing here? I'm connecting what's left of him to the PC in the war room to salvage what data I can. Figured if I can access his confidential information, I can learn how to fix the corpse recovery drones, and maybe I'll even be able to get some information on whoever destroyed him. So you're basically doing an autopsy? Yeah, I'm sure even Sirei regrets that this happened to him so suddenly. So I feel like I need to make his death mean something, at the very least. I feel my chest clench as I stare at Sirei's remains. Never forget whoever did this to him. Truly, they have to pay. An incredible rage was coursing through my body. Tsubasa, do you think I could borrow him? I guess so, but what for? I'm going to show him to Takamaru. The person who did this to Sirei was more than likely the same person who murdered Gaku. Takamaru might remember his rage when he sees this. Remember that rage, Takamaru. Let it burn deep within your balls. Takumi, what are you doing here? Can't you tell? I'm pretending to be a corpse, duh. A corpse? If we're going to play a killing game, then all the useless nobodies like me are probably going to die first. So I thought I'd better practice being dead. That way I'll be a cool corpse when the time comes. I see. Good luck with that. You should look at Gaku's body in practice too. He's a perfect example of how we're all gonna end up. When I saw Gaku's body, I had an idea. This should work. Sorry, Gaku. You're going to have to move your sheet. Pulled down the sheet draped over Gaku's body and came face to face with his brutalized corpse. Then, I took off his jacket. It was splattered with blood and covered in countless holes. Colonel stabbed him over and over with a knife. I felt like I could feel Gaku's pain and agony just by touching his jacket. I won't get away with this. I'm going to pay. Fill my heart with a sense of duty and conviction. Show this to Takamaru, who'll remember how angry he was when Gaku was murdered. Yugamu, what are you doing here? I came to chat with that Edo Atsuki guy. I'm terribly intrigued by him. Chat? He's a dead body. Corpse is so surprisingly articulate. Can learn how much just by looking at them. I knew the moment I laid eyes on his body. He was a brilliant assassin in his own right. Oh, I would have given anything to have met him while he was still alive. I mean, you did. But I know you didn't pick up his assassination bits from then, so. Takumi, did you bring it? Bring what? My mask. You promised me yesterday. That's right. She asked me to give her mask back to her yesterday. Sorry, Ava. I just don't have time for that right now. No, I've been waiting so long. Takumi, are you going to break your promise to me? You mock me because you know I'm just a helpless prisoner. Calm down. I'll be sure to bring it when I'm done. Just wait a bit longer, please. I promise. You really will? If you don't, I'll break down crying. She instinctively confirmed again and again that I would actually bring it. The mask must be incredibly important to her. It was in the garage, they said. But that's in the garage. This is the parking lot. This is paradise. We'll pull up a parking lot. Wait, Shoma's in the hallway? Shoma's in the hallway. Well, let's check the garage. I don't know. They probably won't let me pick it up, but I just want to look around for it now. Guys, should try when I have free time. What the fuck's free time, though? I haven't had free time for 5 hours. For 5 years or however long. You gotta get Takamaru fired up, you ask? Takumi, you're asking the wrong person. My IQ is so low, it's a negative number. I can't possibly know. Can you stop the self-deprecation for a second and really think about it? What gets him worked up? I'm sorry. I have no idea. I'm too scared to think about anything. The invader hunt is all I can think about. They want us to kill each other. Shoma's completely terrified. His opponent's trying to question him further. Speaking of which, where are the twins? I haven't seen them anywhere. I guess they're just people that don't matter at this moment. You wish to know how to ignite the fire in Takumi's heart. I recommend giving him stickers. Stickers? A while back, I was messing around and put a cute character sticker on Sir Takumi's custom bike jacket. He was completely overcome with rage. The fuck do you think you're doing to my jacket? That's the window of my soul. If you ever tarnish, you better damn well call me so I can kick your ass man to man. That's exactly what he screamed at me. If I were to describe his countess that day, he looked like an angry temple spirit or an active volcano. So indeed, a sticker will set him ablaze. Don't think it had anything to do with the sticker. I think he just got mad you messed with his clothes. This doesn't seem like it's going to be useful, but I'll try to remember it anyway. Takuma is very serious about his biker outfit. Noted. How to get Takuma fired up? Pro wrestling, obvious. When you're locked and tight and exchanging pure soul energy with another fighter, your heart will be on fire. Come and experience it for yourself, Takumi. I'll spar with you right now. Sorry, Milka, but now's not a good... Too much of a wuss to put your butt on the line and fight? Well, yeah. Man, I picked the wrong person to ask. Moving right along. Okay, he should be enough to convince him. Gaku's jacket and Sirei's remains. Pulling on them tight, I barged into Takumaru's room. This is the first time you've seen this. Whoa, Takumi, where are your manners? You can't just let yourself in. Takumaru, sorry to spring this on you, but I have something I want to show you. What is this? It's all fucked up and full of holes. And real dirty, too. Covered in dark stains. It's Gaku's jacket. He was wearing it when he was killed. When he was killed? These stains are his blood? You asshole! Why would you show me this? Yeah, I know. Nobody wants to see this. We can't hide from it. It's got all these holes in it, see? Because he was stabbed with a knife over and over brutally. Fucker stabbed him this many times? God damn it! Gaku must have been in so much pain! Takumaru's eyes were bloodshot as he stared at the holes in Gaku's clothes. He was shaking with fury. Here's where I get him once and for all. And this is what's left of Sirei. The person who did this was more than likely the same person who murdered Gaku. Might have been machined, but I know he suffered. He was torn to shreds. Takumi, what the hell are you trying to do here? I know I owe you one, but I won't hesitate to fuck you up if you're just here to mess with the bodies of our dead friends. No, that's not it. Just wanted to ask you. Look Takumaru dead in the eyes. It's very likely that whoever is inviting us to play this game is the same person who killed Sirei and Gaku. The killer who did this to our friends is throwing down a challenge. Move close to Takumaru. Takumaru, listen to me. Are you sure you want to run away from this game? Run away from this challenge? Back down now. You might never get another shot at catching whoever did this. Can't let him get away with this. I'm gonna kill him with my bare hands. But that ain't enough for a reason to play this game. What happens to Gaku happens to all of us. Then it's all pointless. I'm still not angry enough. I want to get Takumaru to join, and he's still on the fence after all this. Just gonna have to make him even madder. Oh, shit. It's persuasion time, baby. Haven't done this in a long ass time.
I won't let Gaku's killer get away with it. I will get payback, but this ain't the time for that. Whatever this invader hunt shit is, it's obviously a trap. We got no clue what's waiting for us in the leisure lounge. We can't just take up a challenge from a killer.
So, that biker jacket of yours is just for show, huh?
Fuck did you say to me? Are you deaf? I said a character like you shouldn't be wearing a jacket like that. Bastard! You ain't gonna get away with talking about my jacket like that. She reflects my old soul! Just like Koishika said, Takumaru gets upset when he install his jacket. He's lost his cool. Now's my chance. I'm gonna make him see it my way. Holy crap!
Takumaru, you don't deserve to wear that jacket.
The fuck, man?
The
I ain't
fuck,
called the
man?
strongest gang boss that's ever lived for nothing.
You? A gang boss? You don't seem like much of a boss to me at all.
What?
Think about it. You're literally cowering, even though the person who killed your friend is throwing down the gauntlet. I didn't know a gang boss could be such a fair-weather friend and still get any respect.
Takumaru's face looked nothing sort of demonic as he glanced at me, but he didn't argue back. I must have hit him where it hurt. He was at a loss for words.
Takumaru.
Bump my fist against his chest near his heart.
If you want to show me how a real boss acts, fight with me. Join me. Please, join the game with me.
I thought at first he meant like fight with me as in fight as in have a sparring match. Kind of similar to what Moko was trying to say. You're gonna bust my balls like that, I guess I can't back down. Fine, I'll do it.
Hey!
I'll join this fucking invader hunter or whatever it is and kill the bastard behind all this shit. My hard work had paid off. Takemura had finally agreed to join. I don't have time to stick around and celebrate. Quickly left Takemura's room and stopped to persuade the others. Since I'd won over someone as influential as Takemura, persuading the others went smoothly. Oh, really? Well, that's good. Huh? Takemura said he'd join? If you got someone as cautious as Mr. Yakushichi to fold, then I guess the game can't be all that dangerous. Yeah, everyone's going to join? And then I guess I should too. Having successfully won over Ima, Kako, and Shoma, I met the quota Arumi forced on me. And then night finally came. It's killing game time. I arrived at the Leisure Lounge just before 7 p.m. and found that all the other special defense units were already there.
Huh?
Got quite a group here. Did everyone decide to join the game? Honestly, I never wanted to come. The room rang my doorbell at least 10,000 times. She was so persistent, I just gave in. I was eating a snack in the cafeteria when suddenly Lady Darumi snatched my holy Jumanji sword. I pursued the scoundrel in an attempt to retrieve her. Suddenly found that I'd been lured here. Oh, the holy Jumanji sword saves us down if you're concerned. You could say this was a real steal. Chica, give that blade of yours to me immediately. I'm going to snap it in half along with your entire spinal column. Well, why would you say something so frightening? Wait, what? Lady Carrara? You came too? You were worried when you disappeared so suddenly, so we came here looking for you. Of course, Chica, if you worry us like that again, I'll drop a heel right on that crown of your head and teach you a lesson. Oh, for the love of murder. Looks like we've all been tricked into coming here. I was about to say, like, I couldn't see everyone because of some of the stuff that was covered up. I was like, oh, I don't see any. It's like, oh, did everyone show up? The roommate seems to have made some pretty underhand tricks to get everyone to come. Yo, what a score! With this many people killing each other is gonna be so much fun. Alright, it's almost time for the game to start. Who's gonna die first? Maybe me? I sure hope so. Everybody, please kill me! I made sure to bring all of your infusers too. We're all set for the great slaughter to begin! She's so prepared, it's scaring me. The roommate seems thrilled at the idea of us killing each other, but I don't plan on hurting any of my friends. I'm not going to let anyone else die. That's why I want to do this. It's almost time. What kind of person do you think is running this game? I'm kind of excited to see who the bad guy is. Time passed. Finally it was 7 p.m., but... For fuck's sakes, nothing's happened. I hope we don't have to, like... We didn't have to force, Ava to join too, because she's probably going to end up dead if she's like, oh, she didn't participate, but it's like, oh, come on, she had nothing to do with it, so she shouldn't have had to be one of the people. Nobody came. Nothing happened. Leisure Island was as quiet as ever. Peaceful as ever. Maybe the mastermind gave up after they saw a disgusting insight like me joining? Or maybe that whole message was just a prank? Honestly, as anticlimactic as that would be, safe conclusion like that might be for the best. Look, it's getting late. I'm out of here. No sooner than Takamura had said those words, it happened. Bzzz. Suddenly, an ominous sound came from out of nowhere. What is that sound? It's awful. My ears hurt. The hell? Someone revving a bike engine? No way. I never heard an engine make a sound like this horrible. Just listening to it makes me want to. The unidentified sound grew louder and louder. Where's it coming from? We looked around for the source of sound. That's when we have to look up at the ceiling.
Huh?
Bees! Oh shit! Oh. Hi. Someone from the other dimension? Is it Ado? Did Ado like somehow learn about this from like the other side? And now he's coming here because we killed him? Only be greeted by an unbelievable sight. Also, what's with the bees?
Bees?
Bees! Not the bees! Oh my eyes! Oh my eyes!
The hell? They're flying around with a bunch of big-ass bees?
Is that a spacesuit? Wait, no. A diving suit?
Holy diver!
Bee parachute? I've never seen such a hideous mode of transport.
Eek! I hate bugs! Someone get me some bug spray stat!
The individual in the spacesuit gradually lowered their altitude. Sup? They landed in the leisure lounge. You look fucking ridiculous. Take the helmet off and show us your face. It's just some Wrestling Federation's masked fighter. Love the costume, but you gotta lose the bees. Bees! You need to take this seriously. They might be with the invaders. What if it's a commander? Takumi, did you see a commander like this during your first 100 days? No, I never saw anyone like this. I never faced a commander who controlled bees, especially not one in a spacesuit. Hey, who are you? It's only polite to introduce yourself. Speak up, asshole! The mysterious person examined our face without answering. Then, they nodded, seemingly satisfied.
So good to see so many of you.
Could this be Darumi? I don't know who this could be.
With so many participants, this killing game is sure to reach a screaming climax. The more lives there are to lose, the more spectacular the battle.
Could this be Ado? It might be Ado. The voice sounded unnatural. Perhaps they were filtering it with a voice changer. Their face was obscured by their mask, too, so there was no guessing their age or gender. Well done. For deciding to join my game, Special Defense Unit maggots. I commend your small act of bravery. They commend us? Shika, they're definitely being sarcastic or trying to provoke us. We're so terribly honored. But who exactly are you? What are you doing at this school? I'm here to play my game with you, of course. I'm the sponsor of the Invader Hunt. You may call me Sponsor. Spons! Oh no! This freaking Cat Icarus little kite guy is coming around. Treat the title with the respect it deserves. Sponsor. So this is the person who invited us to play this game? Which means time is precious. I wish to start the game quickly. First, I'll hold the opening ceremony. Let me ask you one thing first. They yelled over the sponsor, interrupting them mid-sentence. Are you the one who murdered our friend Gaku Maruko? Strange threat was written on the blackboard the day before Gaku's murder. Perfectly matches this order of events. In other words, it's only natural to assume this was the person by Gaku's death. It doesn't really matter who I have or haven't killed.
Huh?
After all, every last one of you will die in this game. So dodge the question. I'm asking if you killed Gaku. Yes or no? Yes and no. There's no other way for me to answer. Told you not to dodge the... Takumi, read the room! Duh. Sharp voice pierced my eardrums and caused me to cover my ears. Darumi? I've been waiting for this day my entire life. I prayed to the god of killing games every night. Begged to be released from the pointlessness of my life. Begged for me, my parents, my brother, my teachers, all die in gratuitous, gory style. My dream is finally about to come true. I'm going to get the killing game I've always wanted. Don't ruin this for me. Don't you dare ruin my dream. Duh. I was taken aback by this desperation in her voice.
Aren't you a strange one? Are you that excited for my game?
Like you don't even know. Tell me all the messed up rules we have to follow.
It motivates me to hear you have such high expectations. Do you allow me to explain the rules?
No, thank you. Not interested. Kurata interrupted and stepped forward. I have no intentions of playing your game. I refuse to even recognize it. He wants to kill each other? I never approve of such a vile game.
Don't be so rash, Tomato Head. That vileness is what will make this game interesting. You might enjoy more than you expect if you just give it a try. It's not often that you get the opportunity to unleash your primal urges and kill your fellow man.
I told you I'm not playing. I'm the scion of the Osuzuki family, the pinnacle of all Suzukis. It's fine for me to trample on the arrogant masses from up and high, but there's no way in hell I'm allowing someone to try and kill me as if we're equals.
So you refuse to participate?
Oh, fuck. That goes for at least half of us. There's only a few mental patients here that want to play your deranged game. Takumi, she called you a mental patient. She means you too.
Huh? All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. I believe I made that very clear.
I believe you did. Karura glanced down for just a moment. So go ahead and try. All of a sudden, she was ready to fight. Pull your filthy eyeballs out of your sockets and watch closely. Behold the Osuzuki family boxing technique. I'm going to beat you in your ugly costume until you're so swollen you'll look like you stuck your head on your stupid beeves hive. Karura assumed a boxing stance and steadily approached the sponsor. Wait, Kurara, don't try to fight them alone. I can handle this by myself. I don't sense any fighting spirit in this pathetic worm. They have the quintessential popper aura. All talk and no action. One punch will do it. One punch! Ignoring our warnings, Kurara continued to close the distance between the sponsor and herself. Hope you like the taste of noble feast! Kurara was about to unleash her deadly uppercut when it happened. Kurara! Bees! Bees that had been hovering over the ceiling descended with a terrible cacophony of beaten wings. And then... oh shit. They instinctively grabbed Kurara and whisked her up high into the sky.
Put me down! Put me down this instant! Oh, these horrible things are so creepy!
Kurara squirmed frantically, but they held on to her tightly, refusing to let go.
Kurara Suzuki, I sentence you to being suspended mid-air. What a sight, don't you think? As they say, smoking fools rise to great heights. You can writhe and suffer for now. I'll ease your pain when the time is right.
Lady Kurara, give me back my Lady Kurara, you vile insect! Kurara, what do we do? How do we get her back? She's so high up, even my mid-air attacks won't reach her. What do we do now? How can we save Kurara when she's all the way up there? Kako's sniper rifle might be able to reach, but this Kako's never used her Hemoanima before. Right now, there's no way for us to attack the bees up near the ceiling. In that case, just have to attack the person controlling them. Ah! So I found myself running at full tilt, making a beeline for the sponsor. I'm not going to lose anyone else. Let that determination take away my fear and carry me forward. Plunged my infuser into my chest as I ran. Give back. Screamed as loud as my voice would let me, and swung my sword down on the sponsor. Failed to connect. My blade was going to split them in two. I was so sure it would, and yet...
That tickles. So all you've got, Takumi Sumino.
How? Sponsor was completely unharmed.
It's simple. Your powers are enough to inflict even the slightest scratch on me.
No. This has to be some sort of mistake. This has to be some kind of cheap trick. No, don't mention cheap trick.
Then try again. I won't stop you.
Balls, beef fucker. Let's see how long you can keep up this tough guy act, huh? I'm joining the fray, Takumi. Combine our power level is like 2 million. We can get him, guys. We need to save Kurara as soon as possible. Everybody. If we can't take the sponsor on alone, we can if we all attack together. Brace yourself, asshole! Damn! Our breath synchronized. We all left at the sponsor.
Take that!
You blackguard!
Blackguard!
You're finished!
Takamaru, Nozomi, Koishika, and I unleashed everything we had on the sponsor. Ah! We punched, we kicked, we sliced, we pummeled. We tried every attack possible. We used every last ounce of our strength until we had no energy or Hemoanima to spare. However... Why don't our attacks do anything? Are you immortal or some goddamn thing? I have the endurance of a wrestler to withstand my body slam. No matter how much we attacked, our opponent didn't even flinch. This is far beyond a matter of strength or endurance. They were literally invincible. We can't give up. We must save Lady Kurara. My fellow warriors, just one coordinated attack and...
Enough of this sideshow. The opening ceremony will conclude with Kurara Uzuki's death.
There was a cruelty in the sponsor's voice as they pointed Kurara still hanging in the air. Oh my god.
Please, help!
Oh! Her Hemoanima got drained. Her body was rapidly turning black. Was a swarm of beasts draining her cryptoglobin?
Lady Kurara!
Or cryptoglobin. Thud. Once they sucked everything out of Kurara, the beast dropped her drained up husk on the floor. No! Kurara! Kurara! No, this can't be happening. Lady Kurara can't be dead. Don't give up yet. Let's take it to the revival-matic. Nozomi, Mocha, and Koishika lifted up Kurara's corpse and left the leisure room, but...
How pointless. How can a body be revived if there isn't any drop of cryptoglobin left in it? How pitiful that she would die before the game even began. She's ruined my schedule. I suppose I'll simply have to postpone the start of the game until tomorrow morning. Return here as soon as you're awake tomorrow. And might I remind you, there's no point in trying to escape.
You know what happens if you refuse to play. There's nothing we could say. We'd be killed instantly if we tried to resist. Never had any message come through so clearly. Bummer. Kurara got the opening death scene. Must be nice. She died with so much drama. But should have happened to me. Well, whatever. The game starts tomorrow, so I'll have plenty of chances to have a nice gory demise. I wonder how everyone else is gonna die. Who's gonna kill me? There's like so much to look forward to. Tarumi's eerily set yet strangely innocent cackle rained out across the slightly leisure lounge. Oh God. We're still gonna keep going, by the way. I believe that's where I saved, yeah. Alright. Let's see what happens. Day 26. Something fun. Up and Adam troops!
Up and Adam troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 26th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
It's morning. I barely slept last night. I woke up over and over again, seeing Kurara's face when she died in my nightmares. I won't get away after killing my friend so horribly. If I could, I'd kill him right now. But right now we're too weak. Can't beat them. One poor attempt to revolt and we'd just be massacred. For now we just have to obey. We just have to play the game. They want us to come back to the Leisure Lounge when we woke up. Right off to the Leisure Lounge. On the way to the Leisure Lounge, I came across Nozomi and Moko in the hall. Nozomi, you okay? You're so pale. I couldn't sleep last night. I just can't believe it. Kurara, she's gone. Kurara, I didn't know what to say. What could I do for her after she lost a close friend? You buried her. Make sure you say goodbye to her later, okay, Takumi? Yeah, I promise I will. I'm not going to get away with killing Kurara. I'll do whatever it takes to avenge her. Now's not the time. They're a bit too strong for us right now. So we're all going to play this game for a little while and wait for our chance. For now, we just have to push all this grief down and grit our teeth. Knowing how to buy your time is an important part of fighting. Nozomi's barely able to hold steady on her own 2 feet. Moko looked after her as they walked to the Leisure Lounge. I made a vow to myself as I watched Nozomi walk away. No matter how this game turns out, I'll protect Nozomi to the end. No, not just Nozomi. I won't let anyone else die. Because I came back here to protect him and grab hold of a future where we can find happiness. Yeah, this one's already fucked, dude. Sorry to say.
At last, I present to you the rules of the Invader Hunt.
Once we were all in the Leisure Lounge, the sponsor began to explain the rules without any preamble.
The rules are extremely simple. All you have to do is hunt the creatures known as invaders. You will gain points for every invader hunted, which will be tallied and reflected in the live rankings.
The names of everyone in the room were shown on the screen being held up by 2 bees.
One round lasts 10 days. The person ranked last at midnight on the 10th day will be executed. Their cryptoglobin drained by my bees.
Executed. Kurara's death was proof that this was no bluff. He could easily kill us all. In short, we need to try and kill as many invaders as possible. Yeah, we don't have to actually kill each other or anything. I mean, not glad, but if we're just hunting invaders, then we just keep fighting defensive battles, right?
That's the same shit we were doing anyway.
Not at all. What you were doing was merely defending your base. Hunting and defending are entirely different. To hunt, you must go out. The playing field is the space outside of the school. You will not receive points for any invaders killed at the school, no matter how many.
Can't get points anywhere in the area shaded red. It's anywhere within school grounds. It means if we want points, we'll have to go and hunt down invaders wandering outside. So we're being forced to fight outside the ring then. Means too much for a Shannon like me to be forced outside like this. But what happens if the invaders attack the school while we're all out here? There. If Commander strikes while this place is empty, it's the end of the line.
All you need to do is engage them before they infiltrate the school grounds. They say that a good offense is the best defense after all.
Then we can't stray too far from the school. If we're not careful about how many battles we fight out there, we'll end up disqualified for going out of the ring. So we need to hunt in a place where we can quickly return to the school if something happens. But how are you going to track how many invaders we hunt down on out there? You're not counting on an honor system, right? So I'll definitely end up lying about their numbers.
These bees will count your points. Whenever you kill invaders, they will count the points and report them to me.
In other words, these bees will be monitoring our actions while we're playing this game. Just running away isn't going to be an option.
And last but not least, the important rule of all. You are strictly forbidden from causing me harm while the game is underway. Anyone who defies me will immediately become food for my bees. Try not to lose your cool.
A rather tyrannical and one-sided rule, isn't it? Does this mean we can't resist even if you use violence against us?
Don't worry, I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately insist that the sponsor harms a participant without just cause.
In others, they won't hurt us as long as we do what they say. But you're the one who enforces these rules. If you turn on us, we're entirely without recourse.
I intend to run this game as fairly as possible. Otherwise, things would be very boring. I promise not to violate the rules. Please trust me on that.
There's no way you can trust them, but we're in no position to argue.
No then. That concludes the explanation of the rules. There are plenty of other hidden rules, but I'm not so inclined as to give them all away at this juncture. Come up with strategy of your own. Doing is learning.
Sponsor looked at all of us and shouted,
Special Defense Unit maggots, participants of my game, assume your new roles as proud hunters and claim as many invaders as you can.
I'm so curious how this is going to work. Is it like when we go, are we going to go out as groups and me controlling about who gets the kills matters? Or is it a whole, I just go out on my own as Takumi and I just fight invaders? Guess we'll see.
The invader hunt has hereby officially begun.
Not so much as the moment to prepare, the game was on. But I wasn't sure I was supposed to handle a newly assigned task. So I had to go back to my room and prepare to leave school grounds. Invader Hunt. It's a point-based hunting game. I decided to review the rules of the game. The rules themselves were simple. All we really had to do was hunt invaders. However, the game field was outside school grounds. If we kill an invader, if it happens in a school facility or in the schoolyard, it won't count. Basically, no matter what we do in a defensive battle, it won't be worth any points. If we want points, we have to go out exploring and hunt down any invaders we come across. It's way too dangerous to continually be fighting out there. If we died outside school grounds, the drone wouldn't collect our bodies and the revival mag wouldn't revive us. Death would truly be final. We have to be careful so we don't die. If we want to do that, we should probably form teams. In a team, there'd be someone there to have our backs, and we can look after each other to keep each other alive. We need comrades if we want to survive. Okay, before I go out, I should find someone to partner up with. Decided to go talk to everyone to see if anyone wanted to team up with me. Probably no one or Darumi? For some reason, when I went out on my roof, everyone was already there. There was no sign of Darumi or Hiroko, but almost everyone else was there. Takumi. Oh, everyone, great timing. Just figured out a way we could survive this game. Do you mind if we talk? Everyone rushed over to me and I explained the necessity of forming teams.
Huh?
So I think we should at least be in pairs. Trying to do this solo will just end in game over the moment you take a lethal hit. Yeah, we were just saying the same thing. That we should work in teams, I mean. We were actually just assigning the teams. In short, we're right in the middle of the draft meeting. Kako pulled out a piece of paper with the members of each team written on it. The first team is us boys and Sister Dearest. And the second team is all of the girls. We might end up spending a lot of time together from now on, so I thought grouping up by gender would make sense. What we're worried about is Yugamu, who's nowhere to be found. He's a boy, but it's entirely possible he'd like to stick with Miss Kurifuji and Miss Magadori as he's done up to this point. But if we put Yugamu in Team 2, then we should put Hiroko in Team 1. Miss Suzuhara is very strong, so we were discussing giving preferential negotiating rights to the weaker team. Negotiating rights. This really is like a sports draft. By the way, what team do you want me in? It makes sense if I was in the male-centric team, but... You have to play alone! Nobody wants you! What? I'm so shocked that my voice withered away mid-explanation. Why? Why am I the only one being left out? Tell me you guys are so suspicious of me. Thought we cleared things up about Gaku. Didn't kill him. It's a sponsor. Isn't that obvious? No, we're all on the same page there. They're definitely the ones who killed Mr. Maruko. Although he got killed in a different way. His hemoglobin didn't get taken, or his cryptoglobin. Why do I keep saying hemoglobin? They destroyed Sirei too. They're behind everything. Then why? Mr. Sumino, have you forgotten? It's because of us. It's because of me I'm in this game. You killed Mr. Atsuki. Sure, but why bring that up again? He's a traitor. He had to go. Even if I grant you that, he was still one of us. If you had a comrade who could kill another comrade without batting an eye, would you want to team up with them in a killing game? No way. You gotta be kidding. But whenever you do anything, someone inevitably ends up dead.
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
You're more than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
Damn, even Kako! Grim Reaper? It's stunned, but I couldn't argue. It's true that was the common denominator in all the deaths so far. I came back to the past and immediately killed Ado. And because I ignored the message on the blackboard on day 4, Gaku was killed the next day. And 2 days ago, I decided to join the game and encourage everyone to join with me. Because of that, Kurara died so brutally. If you hadn't convinced us to join the game, Lady Kurara would still be with us. I mean, but wouldn't we have died if I didn't? I don't know. It's all your fault. All of it. Put her back. Give Lady Kurara back to me.
The blood of Lady Kurara is on your hands!
Koishika drew closer to me, laying out a pained cry. I couldn't bring myself to meet her eyes, which were now red and swollen from crying. Koishika, no! Moko put herself between us and embraced Koishika. Blaming Takumi won't bring her back. It'll just make it hurt even more. But knowing how to swallow your sorrow is part of fighting. We need to be strong right now. I'm sorry, Takumi. Koishika understands, I swear. She knows it's not your fault Kurara died. But she has no outlet for her grief, so she's just taking it out on you. I'm so shocked I couldn't utter a single word. I had no idea everyone had such contempt for me. All I wanted to do was make everyone happy. That was why I came back. Why did it all go wrong? I swear. Lady Luck or Fortune or whatever the hell she's called turned against you the moment you off to Ado. Sheesh, this whole slew of shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out there. Sorry, but you're on your own. Sorry, Takumi. Everyone left after the other, leaving me all alone on the rooftop. I felt total despair. This was my first time being so obviously and intentionally isolated. I always had Karua on my side at the TRC. My mom and dad were always waiting at the dinner table whenever I went home. But now, here I was, all alone. I'd have to face this game of death all by myself. Nobody would ever want to team up with the Grim Reaper. But then I thought of something. Ava. That's right. Hiroko. Saw Hiroko in my mind's eye. Day 5, she took me to second to last defense academy. I said we need to bring in a second team to increase our combat power. Can never really tell what she's thinking. She's a surprisingly caring person. She might be willing to work with me on this. Maybe I should ask Hiroko if she'll team up with me. Feeling a sliver of hope, I decided to stop by Hiroko's room. I was praying hard as I rang the doorbell. Please, Hiroko, you have to answer. If you forsake me too, then it's all over. Maybe my prayers were answered because... Takumi, what do you need at this hour? Hiroko, thank goodness you're still here. I was almost tearing up with happiness. I'm so glad you're here. So glad. When I met you, you stirred my soul. Can I go back inside? You're creeping me out. No, wait. Just hear me out, please. You're not about to try to tell me about the word of God, are you? No. I explained everything that had just happened. Didn't leave out a single detail. So they called me the Grim Reaper, how no one would team up with me. So, your already very low popularity has now hit rock bottom then. Hurts when you lay it out like that, but in a nutshell, yes. This way I'll have to do the invader hunt all alone. Begging you, Hiroko. There's no one else I can trust. Please team up with me. I lowered my head and pleaded sincerely. I believe that if anyone would lend me a hand to pull out of my predicament, it would be Hiroko, but I'm afraid I must disappoint you. My hope was crushed. Is there anything I could do to change your mind? If you team up with me, I'll work myself to the bone for you. Promise I'll be useful to you. It's simply not possible. I'll not be teaming up with you for this game. You think I'm the Grim Reaper too? Please, I don't believe in that kind of superstitious nonsense. I simply have my own situation to deal with. Besides, I already have a partner. Darumi, Yugamu, do. Just then. Get lost, Takumi! Mistress Hiroko's all mine! Darumi? She's all mine! All mine! Stupid puppy. I told you not to come out. Go back into your doghouse like a good girl. Don't be mad at me, Mistress Hiroko. What's going on? Why is Darumi barking? You know how this one's been an overexcited nuisance since the killing game was announced, right? So I turned her into my dog. I don't understand the slightest. Basically, I used my strength to make her submit. And it broke her a little. Come to think of it, Darumi had been unusually quiet during the announcement of the rules. Guess she was already a dog at this point. I have a responsibility here to her as her owner, so I'll be playing the game with her. Get away! No boys allowed in the Yuri zone! No boys allowed in the Yuri zone. Boy, howdy. She's all mine! I instinctively fled after being forcefully barked at by Darumi. I guess I'm on my own then. I felt strangely refreshed after being so cleanly rejected. Fine, I'll play by myself. I'll hunt down the invaders on my own and survive all on my own too. Half sulking, I head for the entrance hall. There was so unexpected waiting for me when I arrived at the entrance hall.
How pitiful that you must go all alone. Are you going to hunt? Or to be hunted?
Huh? Are you waiting here so you could laugh at me?
No, I merely came to give you some information. I failed to mention it earlier, but I've added more fire extinguishers. Now you may go outside at any time. Shall all hunt whenever it pleases you.
Pretty prepared. How long have you been planning this?
Now then, go out there and hunt. Struggle away for my amusement.
Yeah, boy. It's dangerous to stay too far from school. I should try to find invaders as closely as possible. Pretty sure a decent number of invaders were wandering around the city to the south. Head over there today. Do I actually have to like move the board or? Nope. As I thought, there was a large number of invaders embedded in this nearby city. They roamed around the ruins like zombies with no will of their own. They're all just basic cannon fodder. To defeat them on my own. Since the president glanced up in the air to see one of the sponsored bees were tailing me. And it probably makes sense. Like obviously, it shouldn't be all like they are all 1 point, but no. They all shouldn't be worth 1 point. Like the big guy should be worth like 5. So. You would assume that at least. Wait, did I read what was there? I sense the president's glance to see the sponsor's bees were tailing me. Must have been here to count my points. Okay, here goes. I stifled my breath and slowly crept up to one of the invaders. Time to attack with everything I've got. I wanted to attack, but my legs froze. Couldn't move. Am I scared? I fought my own plenty of times before. There was a difference between choosing to go it alone and having no alternative. I was going to have to fight alone forever. I was scared of confronting the truth. But I can't just cower forever, can I? Took a deep breath and steeled myself. This time I left out in front of the invader.
Ready when you are. Take that! Let's go. Take this! Let's do this. Got good to go. Ready when you are. Yeah! All my turn. Ha! Say when. Yeah! Got it. Ready when you are. Ha! Here we go. Let's do this. Say when. Take that! I'm spent. Not there yet. It's all right. Not there yet. All right. It's all right. That all you got? Got it! Not there yet. Take this!
That was good. I should have gave myself an attack thing. That's what I got. I think that's what I gotta have to do for as long as this goes on for. I have to give myself an attack potion like every turn I can. It's very exhausted, even though I only killed off a few minions. I can't come back if I die out here. The lingering fear of death weighed heavily on my mind and body. I can't afford to rest. Do whatever it took to get more points, not to mention. Bears drawn on the sound of fighting and were showing up one after the other. They were beginning to surround me. Prepare to fight the next battle was scarcely any time to breathe in between. Oh shit, no, it's 3 waves. Okay, well, I'm gonna give myself the power boost right now.
Not
then.
bad. Let's do this. This should do it. Here we go. Take that! Oh, let's do this. That's it. Got it. Good to go. There. My turn. Yeah. Say when. Ha! Oh, let's go. That's it. Got it. Here we go. Yeah. Say when. Here. Ready when you are. Take that!
No matter how many I killed, more just kept cropping up. Bears kept storming in until I was completely surrounded. They were just mooks. There were too many of them. My stamina was at its limit.
I wish I wasn't alone.
Needed to toughen up. Just tell myself that wasn't doing anything. For the first time, I truly felt how alone I was. At this rate, I'll die without anyone even knowing. Just then.
I'll help you out, Takumi.
Hey, thanks, Yagumu. Heard a voice and turned around. Standing there was
Yugamu.
Yagumu.
Of course. Showing up uninvited but sorely needed. It's everybody's beloved Yugamu Omokage.
What are you doing here? Were you trying to score some kills out here too?
We can talk later. Let's take care of these things first. Our first joint effort.
There's something creepy about how he put it, but I was grateful for him all in the moment. Our breaths synced up and we began to clean up the swarm of invaders.
Time for me to move. You've got me all excited. I'm good to go. This'll do.
Thanks.
Time for me to move. Stinks, doesn't it? I'm good to go. How about this? Such a... Let's get to the killing. Experiment time.
My turn. There. All right, I've got this. Yeah. Good to go. Yeah.
I can't wait. I'll kill them all!
I'll kill them all!
Kill the rest for me.
Here we go. One last strike. Take care of the rest.
Oh shit. I didn't think there was any more enemies. Oh, it's only one. I'll let Yugamu take care of it.
Let's get to the killing. Time for me to move.
Is that all of them? Seems so. I don't sense any trace of them. Well thought, Takumi. You're in quite a predicament considering it's the first day. I can't believe it. I'm shocked to see how they just kept coming. It's almost killed by a bunch of weaklings. Fighting truly isn't something to be done alone. Right. I didn't get to properly thank you. You saved me, Yugamu. Thank you. If you hadn't run into me here, I might have been the first to be eliminated from the invader hunt. Oh, no need to thank me. It wasn't by coincidence that we met here. It wasn't? Yes, I've been following you all morning. You had no idea, did you? Killing people is one of my specialties. He's just joking to play off his embarrassment? No, that doesn't seem like what's going on here. He really was following me. And it makes sense why he showed up at the perfect time to save me. But why? What's the point of following me? Oh, for the love of murder. Don't be so wary of me, Takumi. I'm not going to eat you, alright? Although you look plenty delicious to me. Oh shit. We have the Yuri zone with Hiroko and Darumi, and we have the Yaoi zone with Takumi and Yugamu. How can I not be wary of an assassin? Yugamu Omogage, descendant of the family of assassins. I'll come right out and ask, why were you following me? I was figuring out my timing. I wanted to come gallantly to your rescue if you found yourself in trouble. And then I'll be able to show you how useful I am. Call it a courtship display. Why is everything you say so creepy? Well, that's the long and short of it. He muttered as he held out his right hand to me.
Takumi, would you team up with me?
Hell yeah, bro. Huh? He's offering to form a team? It was all I ever wanted in my isolation, but why do you want to team up with someone everyone hates? Wouldn't you rather be with Nozomi or Koishika or the others? I don't do well in groups. Honestly, I'd rather enjoy my killing alone. Going in alone is too risky. So I thought buddying up with the odd man out would be just the thing. Is that really the only reason? Made sense, but it's hard to decipher his true intentions. I was sure he was playing something given that he went out of his way to ask me after I'd been ostracized, but if I turned down his offer, I'd have to hunt alone forever. Well, will you join me or not? What do? Should I team with Yugamu? Oh my god, it's an actual decision? I honestly thought this would be a yes thing no matter what, so... yeah. Fuck it, I'll do it. It's the future. Well, you're stuck with me for a while then. Shook Yugamu's hand. Whether you could be trusted was beside the point. Something could carry out like this all by myself for much longer. For now, I'd team up with Yugamu. I'm glad to see our hearts are in tune with each other, partner. Want to try for the best couple award while we're at it? So I don't think they're giving out awards here. Also, you and I are not a couple. Oh my god, it is the Yaoi zone. When Yugamu and I were trading quips, we heard it. Boom! What the? There's an ear-splitting sound that the earth shook. But it wasn't an earthquake. It felt more like... I sensed a torrential gush of overwhelming energy. Somebody with incredible powers present nearby. Don't tell me commanders are joining the hunt. It'd be bad news. Just the two of us wouldn't be enough to deal with a commander. A little bit of reconnaissance would go a long way right now. Tiptoe after me as quietly as you can manage, Takumi. Right. Oh boy. We cautiously made our way toward the source of the sound, hiding behind pieces of rubble along the way. And then...
Hey! You saw that, Mistress Hiroko? My 18th invader kill! How have you been treating them?
But
The bloodiest brand of carnage only I can dish out. What else?
Damn, it's the Yuri zone.
Now save your breath for tearing them from limb to limb. Let those entrails fly. Let the bloodworks explode far and wide. Oh, my mistress, Hinako! Nobody goes wild as beautifully as you!
Hell yeah.
Your rampaging form electrifies me! You're everything I long to become!
Yeah.
I still aren't enjoying this way too much. They aren't hunting anymore. They're straight massacring every bear they see. It kills me to say this, but I'm afraid we must concede the best couple award to them. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Something feels off, though. Hiroko's always been strong, but when did Takumi get so powerful? She hadn't joined in defensive battles before this and should be woefully unfamiliar with combat. The euphoria of finally being able to take part in a killing game has likely unlocked the latent potential in her Hemoanima, making it bloom. That's an unconventional way to unlock latent potential. Why the gripe? Potential is logic defined by definition. Also, we should totally call it a day and head back now. We've likely already murdered all the invaders in this area anyway. Yeah, we've earned enough points today. Let's go back and rest up for tomorrow. We made our way back and decided to drop by the leisure lounge before we return to our rooms. Get to look at the scoreboard. We checked the leaderboard. Oh boy. Shoma is probably going to be the first one that dies. Kako and Ima are up there. Tsubasa, Nozomi, and Koishika. Tekamaru, Moko, Yugamu. Yeah, the four of us are going to be at... Yeah, it's going to be the four of us at the top for a long time, I bet. Check the leaderboard.
Unsurprisingly, those two are in the top spots. I expect they'll be staying ahead of the pack for a long time to come.
I'm in third place? Honestly, I thought I'd be much lower than that. Well, I did take out quite a number of invaders today.
And I'm in fourth. If we keep this up, we won't fall to the bottom of the rankings in the first round, at least.
First round of this game will last till day 35. Whoever finishes last in each round will be executed. So I won't keep tabs on where the others were placed. Ensuring my own survival is more important. And besides...
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
Damn.
You're more than cursed! You're the Grim Reaper!
The Grim Reaper!
The blood of Lady Kurata is on your hands!
This whole slew of messed up shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out there. Should be letting the people ostracize me live rent-free in my head anyway. What a day. The constant fight and stress of possible death had strained my mind and body to their limits. I wanted to rest early to recover from the fatigue, but... Oh.
Hey!
Can't you explain what you're doing in my room? It's just something buddies do, right? And that's what we are. Buddies, partners, bosom chums. It goes without saying we need to be joined at the hip. Join your own hips and get out of here. Come on, bud, humor me. Pretend we're brainstorming strategies for the rest of the hunt. How about that? This game's more of a marathon than a sprint. So we gotta come up with a long-term plan. Playing it by ear the whole time's bound to lead us to quick and easy deaths. Makes a good point. Can't you at least make it clear whether you want to be disgusting or discreet? Who would I be if I didn't dabble in a little bit of both? You call me a double dipper if that's what turns you on.
Hey!
In your dreams! After that, I've spent several hours discussing strategies for surviving the killing game in the days to come. I wonder if there'll probably be some days that I skip, or am I straight up going to be going from days, whatever, to this, to this, to
Howdy,
that.
soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
I can definitely see this being somewhat the opposite of what it was during the last route, where it was straight up like, oh, here's a day. Oh, you hung out with this person for the day. And now it's the next day. Oh, you hung out with this person again for the day. Next day. Next day. Next day. Something happened. And then, invaders. Next day. And confession time. I could definitely see it, something like this playing out as well, except maybe every now and then we go into battles, but sometimes I feel like they might skip some battles. But
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then.
Good night.
Good night.
I could go for a nap.
Ah.
Bedtime already? Time flies when you're having so much fun. If you don't mind, Takumi, we can continue the rest of this conversation in bed. Of course I mind. It's about time you went to your own room. Oh, Takumi. Throw me out after our exciting intercourse without any pillow talk at all? How cold is your heart?
Hey!
Stone cold. Out. Now. After chasing Yugamu out of my room, I crawled into bed and closed my eyes. I had to grab every second of sleep I could to let my tired body recover, but... Give her back. Give Lady Carrara back to me. I swear. Lady Luck or Fortune, whatever the hell she's called, turned against you the moment you're off to Ado.
Oh.
I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Ugh. The words from the morning reverberated around my mind, preventing me from slipping into a restful slumber. How did it turn out like this? Came back in time to lead everyone toward a brighter future. So why am I being so despised? What I wouldn't give to return to those happy days. I wonder if us saying no to Yugamu would have been a straight up game over or just a different route. Let today's hunt begin. Trust Sirei, Takumi. Yeah, ready when you are. On day 2 of the invader hunt, we went out to explore the city again. Turn points by hunting down any invaders we can find. Found some right off the bat. Check out that swarm of invaders at 2 o'clock. Turned the direction Yugamu mentioned and found the invaders lurking behind a ruined building like he said. Don't think they've noticed us yet. Let's get closer and catch them by surprise. Put on your pussy boots and slick behind me, Takumi. Sure. Yugamu was clearly adapted well to the rhythm of the game. He knew how to take quick and decisive action on points for our continued survival. I, on the other hand, my feelings had yet to catch up to the strange situation of me participating in a killing game with him as my teammate. What was I doing? Why did Yugamu propose a partnership in the first place? Was my life even worth living and I had to kick someone else down to do it? There's so many things in my mind, but... Come on, Takumi. Time the sound of death keel for them. I have the luxury of time to think them through. Fighting to survive is the only thing I can afford to do now. One of the questions I will have asked the guy is like, how long does this go for? Is it going to go on until only one survives, or how many survivors are there going to be, or what? That would have been a question I would have asked this motherfucker.
Let's get to the killing. Time for me to move.
Yeah, that's not very...
Good to go. Here. Ready when you are. Ha! Got it. Say when.
I'm good to go. This may hurt. I can't wait. Let's get to the killing. Experiment time.
Only 2 ways again, so nothing too major.
I'm exhausted. I'm good to go. I can't wait. Experiment time. I'm good to go. Let's get to the killing.
Good to go. Gotta push it. Let's go. There. Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah. I've got this. Yeah.
Did we get them all? It's too late to be celebrating. More enemies are waiting in the wings. Invaders approaching at 3 o'clock. Ew, fun. Just keep coming. Prepare for the next battle and scarcely any time to breathe in between.
Time for me to move. Does this do it for you? I'm good to go. You make a lovely corpse.
All right, I've got this. Here. Let's go. Ready when you are.
I can't wait. I'm good to go. I like how this feels.
Say when. Time to use it. I've got this. That's it. Got it. My turn. Yeah. All ready when you are. There.
Let's get to the killing. I can't wait. Experiment time. Let's get to the killing.
My turn. That's it. Got it. Good to go.
There we go. Easy peasy. Outside is tiring. My body resists me whenever I think about how death is permanent out here. You need to relax, Takumi. At this rate, you'll kill yourself first before the enemy has a chance. I don't get it. How are you so calm? You're not even perspirating. I wouldn't be much of a professional assassin if I let every other spot of good murdering get me down now, would I? Hey, what's your secret? How do I kill the enemies efficiently while conserving as much stamina as possible? The secret is your heart. That's to say, your aim of mind. Get it in your head that the act of killing is nothing special at all. Nothing more than mundane work. Mundane work. Like hitting a nail with a hammer. Like turning a screw with a screwdriver. Just dull, repetitive work to be repeated without much thought or physical strength. So basically, psych myself up into believing it's nothing? Does that really work? Anything more concrete? Like a better way to move my body or something? Body movements are virtually perfect, Takumi. There's nothing to critique. So what's left is your mentality, right? Just give it a shot. You got nothing to lose. Pretend active killing is the most boring job in the world. Just all repetitive work. Despite my misgivings, I decided to try out Yagumo's suggestion. We crept onto an invader that happened to be meandering about nearby and launched a surprise attack. Without entering the fear that threatened to well up from within, I quietly lifted up my sword. Brought it down nonchalantly. Just work. Nothing had to be done. No need to think too much about it. I went after the next enemy as I repeated these thoughts to myself. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Incredible performance, Takumi. It's like you become another person. Yes, you have an aptitude for killing. I sensed it the moment I laid eyes on you. An aptitude for killing. Me? I think you need to give your eyes checked. Might sound strange coming from me, but I wasn't good at such things at all. I tend to miss the obvious and my reflexes were average at best. Don't have an aptitude for anything. Gifts show up in many different ways. Sometimes they manifest later in life. Later in life? You'll understand one day. I wasn't happy to be left hanging like that. I know he would just be evasive if I tried to press the matter, so I didn't. Anyway, we should focus on the hunt for now. Now that I seem to be getting my mind under control, I want to get used to the hunting at one go as well. Let's go look for the next group of enemies. I feel like I can take down another 15 before calling it a day. Nah, I think we should call it a day now. We've earned enough points. I was just getting the hang of it. And that's when it gets dangerous. Everything is in moderation, including assassinations. And besides, if we keep on hunting, we'll run into them sooner or later. You okay with that? Them? Just I was wondering who Yagamu could be talking about.
Over here! This will be our starting point for the hunt today. Don't fall behind, you losers!
I heard a familiar voice coming from somewhere nearby. I quietly made my way toward the voice and peered out from behind some rubble. I feel like I'm starting to use my Hemoanima better. Not even a commander can stop me now. I think. Confidence is the name of the game, sister dearest. You and I both know nothing can stand in the way of our newly awakened powers and strengthened bonds.
Don't start getting carried away, you two.
Think you're invincible because you earned a thing or two's the best way to die on the battlefield. The little chicks can just stay beneath my big, strong peons for now. I ain't gonna let any of you die on my watch. I'ma protect you. I'ma protect you with my life. In the name of Takumi Yakusiji. Who's Shoma with, by the way? They're hunting here too? Takamaru, Ima, and Kako weren't the only ones. I could see Tsubasa, Nozomi, and the others in the distance as well. Why does fighting bears outside the academy seem so much more graphic? It's like I'm really killing something alive. And all that blood. So much blood. The feel of that invader I just took down still lingers on my hands. Tsubasa, are you okay? I can give you a back rub if it makes you feel better. I think a big one's coming. Why don't I bring any bark bags with me? Lady Tsubasa is about to start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. Is there anything we can give her in the place of a barf bag? Alas, necessities. No decorum. Lady Tsubasa, have my sheath bag if you must. Are you sure, Koshika? It's not the Holy Jumanji Sword's pajamas. The Holy Jumanji Sword is a party animal and a soft spot for the ladies. She'll understand. Now come, Lady Tsubasa. Let it all out and hold nothing back. I'll be fine. I pushed everything down with sheer willpower. The rolling stopped. Sorry, guys. I haven't been feeling well since this morning. Don't have to mind me. Go and get more points for yourselves. We're not supposed to mention that, Tsubasa. Looking out for another is what teammates do. No wrestler worth their salt abandons their tag partner to get ahead in the match. Loyalty above self. None shall be left behind. It is the way of the warrior. Takamaru was desperately trying to protect Ima and Kako, who weren't used to fighting. Zomi and the others refused to abandon Tsubasa, even though she was holding them back. They were watching out for each other like true friends. I used to enjoy that sort of relationship with them too. I could feel my strength rapidly leave my body. That's right. I've been alienated. What I just saw only served to cement that fact. All those kind and comforting words would never be for me. You look like you're in a lot of pain now. Then when we find the enemies, that confirms it. Your fatal flaw is that fragile mind of yours. I left the place quietly and made my way back to school, taking care not to be seen by the others. Taking back with me nothing but an armful of distressing thoughts and feelings. Damn. Got back to my room earlier than usual, but wasn't in the mood to do anything, except lie upright on bed and stare long and hard at the ceiling. Bad troops! Oh no, it's all bedtime.
Soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack,
We're so used to
rest up
only
while
hearing
you
the
still
daytime
can.
announcements, never
Well
the
then.
nighttime announcements.
Good
During
night.
that last round, we barely heard those. I suddenly realized it was already night. I should be resting, but bad memories kept surfacing in my mind and pulled me back to wakefulness. Okay, I'm not reading these again. Sorry, but you're on your own. Afraid I must disappoint you. Like I'm being punished for just being alive. The pain of being despised was more excruciating than anything the killing game or defensive battles could inflict upon me. In the first 100 days, I wasn't a happy ending by any means, but at least everyone was my friend. We had a barbecue. We set up festival booths. We got testy with each other sometimes, but we always made up in the end. Our bonds became unbreakable. How do I repair our friendship? How? As I was agonizing over this matter. Is that Yugamu? Maybe we want to discuss our strategy for tomorrow's hunt. Though I honestly wasn't in the mood to talk. It wasn't like I could simply drive away the only friend I had right now. Got up slowly and ambly at the door. When I opened it, I saw... Hiroko? Good. I was just about to kick the door down. What are you doing here? Or rather, you sure you won't be seen here? I'm jinxed. Nothing good will come out of any association with me. Well, aren't you wallowing in self-pity today? Finally lost your mind after falling out of favor with everyone else. Including you, right? You think so? Yeah, I do. You don't want to team up with me like all the others. I went through hell and back after you left me in the lurch. The invaders chased after me, surround me. No way out. They almost killed me. What would have happened if you hadn't turned me down? It wasn't Hiroko's fault I'd almost been killed. I knew in my head, but my heart refused to stop those angry words from spilling out of my mouth. Hiroko said nothing in response to my irrational accusation at first. You're right. I could have handled that better yesterday. You're already crushed by everyone's unkind words and deeds. I should have been more considerate. So here's a token of reconciliation from me to you. She took out a box she had been holding under her arms and handed it to me. Token of reconciliation? Open it. I think you'll like what you see. Took the box and gently lifted the cover. Inside was What? It's the dead body of a gigantic bee. Is this some sort of sick joke? No, wait, this bee. Is this one of the sponsor's bees? You killed it? I did. I took advantage of the chaos after Kurara was killed to secure one. As a research sample. Sort of research. You can't be this stupid. Research that will help us kill the sponsor and put an end to this travesty of a game. Just dumbfounded by how nonchalantly Hiroko talked about killing the sponsor. Sponsor's invincible. Can't kill him the way we are right now. We can, as long as we find a way to deal with the 2 weapons they wield. 2 weapons? The bee is the first. The other is the suit they're wearing. That spacesuit thing? Yes, I believe that suit is the source of their invincible power. She was right. We attacked the fellow with all of our might, but didn't manage to even scratch the suit. The outfit clearly had some special power attached to it. How confident are you of finding something? My research on the suit's already in progress, and I expect to discover its weakness in the very near future. Really? However, I'm too deeply involved in researching the suit to spare time for anything else. I've not done anything about that bee or the identity of the sponsor yet. You're bringing me on board to deal with the lack of manpower? Something like that. So you're willing to join me in my quest to bring down the sponsor? If that were truly possible, I'd be more than happy to give her as much help as she needed. But there were some things that were bothering me. For my help, why did you turn me down yesterday when I asked to team up? You wouldn't have to come over again today to do this. Where are your brains? Try to remember my exact words here. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Surely you understand the implication that I would be teaming up with you outside of the game instead. Oh, sorry. I guess I couldn't see past that big bush you were beating around. Nothing but dismissive of me so far. When I was alienated, you didn't even try to take my side. So we're clear, it doesn't mean that we trust you or anything. Yes, I do think I could have handled that better, but can you blame me? I'm still trying to figure out if I could trust the person you are right now. The person I am right now? It's not like there's a deeper meaning to her statement, but I decided this wasn't the time or place to pursue it. The Takumi Sumino I knew is essentially a good person, and he cherishes his friend, has a strong sense of justice, and possesses good leadership qualities. So unworthy of my trust. However, you killed Edo on the night of day 2. A would-be traitor who had yet to do anything out of line. That created some doubts in me. I had to wonder if the Takumi I'm seeing right now is the Takumi I know. That is why I've been assessing you from a slight distance. To see whether you, the person you are right now, can be trusted. It's starting to make sense. Like why she wanted to come with me to Second Last Defense Academy when I went there. She wanted to use the opportunity to ascertain my humanity. Chat later. Let's be on our way. I couldn't find a definitive answer to my question until that day, when the game's sponsor appeared and fatally wounded Kurara. You were the first to attack that unknown enemy in order to save her, with no care about what might happen to yourself. You were like a ray of light back then, and that's when I was convinced.
You are the Takumi I know.
But how am I the Takumi you know when you only know me for a day or 2?
The same kind-hearted Takumi Sumino, with the most disheveled and generic mug, who always puts his friends above himself.
But how am I the Takumi Sumino you know? There's so many secrets behind you, Hiroko! Tears threatened to spill over despite myself. I think there were someone who still had so much faith in me after being called the Grim Reaper by everyone else. There, I said it. Now you're willing to work with me to bring down the sponsor? I'm not taking no for an answer. I wasn't as coherent as to say no to someone, cold-hearted as to say no to someone who had just bared so much out of the heart to me. However, I want nothing more to do just that. But I'm already in a team with Yugamu. What should we do about him?
Oh.
He's welcome to join us. His knowledge in biology would be very helpful in analyzing the body of that bee. May not want to go against the sponsor, though. When it comes to killing someone, he tends to err on the side of deception and deliberation. That's where your leadership abilities come into play. Leader what? I have just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. The ASA. Hang on a minute. Shouldn't the one who suggested the partnership in the first place be responsible for taking the lead in? You know I'm not the leader type. Barking orders is just not my kind of thing. Excuse me? Expect me to believe you after all that tyranny displayed in the previous 100 days? I mean, she only had like 20 days, but still. I'll leave the convincing to you, leader. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance will turn this situation around. Defeating the invincible sponsor of this game. Sound impossible, but being told we could do this by Hiroko of all people, somehow felt like we really could. Maybe the others would have a better opinion of me if I played a part in taking down the sponsor. Maybe we could become friends again. I fell asleep clinging to that small ray of hope that had lightened up my heart. Damn. Oh, this is actually perfect. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end the part off here. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please, Chapter 15A. Okay, so I'm in... They're giving me chapters. I don't even know how I can tell when what chapters I'm in or not, but oh well. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click and comment down below. Like about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know, guys, what do you think of this now alliance with Hiroko that we have, and of course this killing game situation that we're in now. It's getting intense. Kurara is dead. Gaku is dead. Edo is dead. We have 3 people dead. Not good. So yeah, let me know what you all thought about it all. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, and subscribe to my main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RBG Kim Kid Twitter, are in there too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all next time.